Oh yeah, baby. Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Or as I like to call it, Cyberpunk Edgers. Because some of the characters in this show, man, they got me acting up, man. That's all I can say. They got me acting up. Look at this man's mustache. Is this not the most fuckable mustache you've seen in your entire life? Yes, if you aren't aware, Studio Trigger, CD Projekt Red, and Netflix all teamed up like the Avengers to make a new anime called Cyberpunk Edgerunners. It's kind of taken the internet by storm. It's been trending. Don't know if you've heard of it. And for reasons we will get to in this video, I kind of think it might be the best anime of the year. But look, the point of this video is for me to convince you to get off your lazy ass, stop watching YouTube shorts of Family Guy and Andrew Tate, and go watch one of the best anime you might ever have the chance of watching. So basically, this is like a spoiler-free review. I'm not going to be going too into depth with some stuff that I could be going into, because if I did talk about anything, who knows, bro, I might start bawling in this video, and by bawling, I mean crying. I'm not going to start fucking hooping on you. The point is, this anime contains a lot of things that can really pull at your heart, but I'm not gonna spoil them too much, so you can go and enjoy the series for yourself. What I found interesting about Cyberpunk Edgerunners is that outside of the actual happenings of the plot and everything, there's a lot going on that makes this a very watchable anime. Firstly, it's been a while since Studio Trigger has done like, I don't know, basically anything. Like, they made a Star Wars anime episode last year, like one episode, I'm pretty sure. And aside from that, they haven't really made anything in over a year. So it's about damn time they dropped some heat, and my god, did they drop some heat. I don't know, man, this Hiroyuki Imaishi guy's kinda growing on me, bro. I swear to god, I've been a Triggerhead since day one. But probably the biggest thing that is making this anime as big as it is the fact that Netflix just dropped the entire thing, all 10 episodes at once. And not only is 10 episodes a very approachable episode count, looking at you, One Piece, but it allowed everyone to watch the series and talk about it immediately, which just led to the hype and the excitement of the series bubbling up and taking over the internet immediately. It's a short story that doesn't overstay its welcome. Those 10 episodes that you are going to watch are just peak fiction after peak fiction, and then it fucking ends. And my god, that ending, bro. Oh my lord. But I might be getting ahead of myself here, so why don't we answer the basic question? What the fuck is this anime even about, y'all? You see, this anime follows a guy named David Martinez, and he's one of us, okay? I claim him. He is literally me, all right? This is where I draw the line. He is literally me. Jokes aside, it's pretty cool to see a Hispanic dude being the main character of an anime. Like, I can't really think of any other anime off the top of my head where that's a thing, so thank you, Trigger. Let me have this, okay? Let me be excited about this. When we meet David, he's clearly a kid that doesn't really fit in the system all that well. His mother wants him to go to school and climb that corporate ladder to one day maybe free them from the shackles of 2077 poverty. Whatever that looks like exactly, because this guy had a fleshlight. That looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll have poverty in the cyberpunk world. But from the moment we meet him, even very early on in the series, it's very clear that climbing that corporate ladder just isn't who he is as a person. And when his mother dies, spoiler alert, although that's like the first episode, so who really cares? It causes a series of events that kind of just leads him into becoming an outlaw and then facing many things in this world that are way bigger than he could have ever imagined. It's the story of a boy in a world that never wanted him to exist in the first place. But even through all the hardships he goes through over the course of those 10 episodes, he makes sure to keep all of his promises and stays being a good person in a world that is so goddamn dark. Also, there's a lot of sex and a lot of blood and a little pew 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 and but then it's also like really methodical and it's self-reflective at times, and the music's all like so yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Before watching this anime, however, and back when it was initially announced that Trigger would be making a Cyberpunk 2077 anime, I'm gonna be honest, I was a hater. I was a little bit of a hater, to be honest. Because, I mean, you saw Cyberpunk 2077 when it came out. What the fuck was that game at launch? People were joking so much about all the glitches and all the horrible practices that CD Projekt Red basically did, shoving out a game, making people not be able to refund their pre-orders when it was basically unplayable on certain systems. Shit was kind of fucked up, and that was a lot of people's perception of the series and franchise at the time. But Trigger honestly may have just saved the CD Projekt Red's fucking ass on accident. And they didn't want Trigger making an anime for them. But then Trigger actually made like one of the best anime of the entire year. So, you know, I don't care what make a Minesweeper anime. If your Minesweeper anime is a fucking banger, I'll watch your Minesweeper anime. I'm not sure how you could make a Minesweeper anime, but I'll watch it if Hiroyuki Imaishi's working on it. CD Projekt Red? More like CD's nuts projecting into your fucking mouth like fucking missiles because I love your anime. The world of Cyberpunk has never been so beautifully envisioned, and I find it really interesting how much the anime and game play off of each other. Trigger really did their homework of finding every detail about the world and really fitting the story within that. And there are also some connections pre-established by CD Projekt Red that are already in the game, like the David Martinez fucking drink that's in the game that's been there since launch. Like, the seeds were laid for this anime to be made. CD Projekt Red and Trigger really worked together on this one. The final villain of the anime is a villain in the game, and there's locations that are both in the game and in the anime. And the majority of the soundtrack for the anime, if not all, I haven't double checked on that exactly, are songs that are already in the game. The song that plays in the most climatic moment of the entire anime is just a fucking radio station song in the actual game. That's kind of fucking cool how they repurposed that, in my opinion. The fact that this is an anime within a game is kind of cool, and I think it helped Trigger more than it hurt it. Because Cyberpunk Edgerunners isn't an anime about the cyberpunk world, it's an anime about the Edgerunners. It's edge running, not cyberpunking. Does that make any sense? What the fuck am I even talking about? It's a story within a story. It's a story about criminals in a world that is way too big for them, and it doesn't focus on the world that is so big. It focuses on the small level criminals working within that system. And I think for an anime that's only going to be 10 episodes, that's kind of really good. It's part of what makes the anime so short, sweet, and simple, because there is no fluff in this anime. It's constant action, constant racing, constant chasing, constant goofy ass Trigger shit happening left and right, and constant Rebecca thighs. I mean, those thighs, dude. Oh my lord, they got me acting up. With the prompt they were given, I really don't think Trigger could have done a better job, and I think most people agree with me. If I haven't made it clear enough, I really like this anime, and I really think you should go ahead and check it out. So yeah, go watch it. Hey, go watch the anime. Hey, go like and subscribe. More videos like this coming weekly. Smell you later, gamer.